numbers. And if I talk about learners' challenges, so what I have seen from my journey and what I have seen from journeys of other students, that they're the two primary challenge when it comes to like you need when you need to speak in English. The first is the conceptual challenges. When I say the conceptual challenges, I would say the building blocks of any language that you want to speak and that you need to work on, or like most of the learner need to work on, is grammar, vocabulary, how to frame a sentence, what is relative pronoun, what is noun, what are the conjunctions, what are prepositions, where you need to use in, where you need to use at, okay, what are the tenses. So, and what are the meaning of the particular words, okay. I'm perplexed. Perplexed means confused. So these are the two things. You need to know grammar to a certain extent, and you also need to know vocabulary. So these I see as conceptual things that you need if you want to speak in English. Okay. What we have seen with students, that they directly try to practice English, and what happens? They commit mistake. And when they commit mistake, usually people will pass on some kind of a comment, or someone would make like do a mocking of there. What will happen out of that is the speaker who has committed that mistake, the learner, would get pressurized and would lose the confidence. Okay. So we need to focus on conceptual knowledge. Okay. So this is one thing. The other thing we have seen, sometimes we get students, those who have exceptional educational record. In the 10th standard they had 80%, in 12th standard they had again 20%, they have done graduation from a premium college, everything. Like if you give them any task or any writing skill, they will write a very good essay. If you tell them like how to translate this sentence into English from their mother tongue, they will be able to do that. But where they are lacking in practice. They know this language, how to write, how to read, how to understand. But when it comes to speaking, they are not in that practice. Okay. Long back in 2011, I was working in Bangalore, Karnataka. Okay. And it was like my second month. What I realized, like someone was speaking fluent Kannada, fluent Kannada. I was purchasing something and I was not looking towards the other side. When I moved and when I saw the person, that person was a Punjabi, a Sikh person from North India, and he was speaking fluent Kannada, and he was the owner of that restaurant as well. So I spoke with him, like, how you learned this Kannada language? Okay, he told me one thing, that I have spent 20 years in this state and I learned it by listening, by asking others what is the meaning. I did not use any book. Okay. If you see how you learned your mother tongue, you never learned any grammar book. You never created notes for vocabulary in that language, correct? So let me ask this question. And before coming to this question, I will tell you this thing, that what is the difference? Like on a scale of 10, suppose if one person's conceptual knowledge is at 7, okay, but when it comes to speaking, what we have seen majority of the time, on speaking scale on 1 to 10, they would not be at 7, certainly not at 7, they would be at 4, 4.5, because the reason is, knowing conceptually something is a different thing, ability to speak in that language is a different thing. Okay. So I'm opening this chat option, and tell me this thing, how many of you feel that your speaking skills are lesser than your conceptual skills? I hope it would be open for everyone. Okay. Abdullah feels so, me. Okay, let's do one thing. First, write a number on a scale 1 to 10 about your conceptual knowledge, and then the second number on your spoken English skills, ability to speak in that language. So, like 7 and 5, 7 and 4, 8 and 6. Like, let's do that thing. Two numbers, one for conceptual knowledge, one for your ability to speak in English language. 7 and 8. I hope 7 would be the ability to speak in English, and 8. 7 and 7. That's perfect, Gulshan. 7 and 6. Okay. That is also close. 7 and 6. That is also close. 8 and 7. One on one. Oh, okay. Like, okay. It's not a problem at writing 7, speaking 4. The most common case that what we have seen with learners. 8 and 6, really very good. 5, 4, 4, 7. Conceptual 3, speaking skills 6. Wow, this is amazing. This is amazing. Like conceptually 3 and speaking skills 6. Great. Okay. So now let's like, I will just close it again so that we can focus on the parameters. Okay. How to improve writing skills? Rohit is asking about this thing. Like, we will specific questions we will take around the end of this webinar. Okay. So now the one thing is there, how you can improve your conceptual knowledge. So let's talk about the first problem, if anyone is facing that problem. Okay. There are different ways. You can pick up any grammar book, Renan Martin, or any other book. Might be there like so many books, those are there, from Hindi to English grammar book, Telugu to English grammar book, Kannada to English. You can pick any book. My recommendation is prepare like at least the basics, tenses, sentence structures, singular, plural rules, everything, subject, verb, agreement, everything you need to know. You can also look for some kind of videos, those are available on YouTube. You can look for any recorded courses to create your conceptual knowledge. That I feel this is an easier problem. If someone is using internet, if someone is in a webinar, if someone is able to create an account on any application, someone who is like is a, well comfortable with internet, I feel for that person, improving conceptual knowledge should not be a problem. Only the problem that a person can face is about the intent. Does that person has a intent to learn? Okay. So the conceptual part is this. You can also go for any live classes as well. So might be some students who are at a above intermediate level. Okay. Those students might need to know about the advanced concepts, conditional 1, conditional 2, conditional 3. Okay. How to speak about the hypothetical situations, how to beauty, like one way is to speak in a normal English, and one is like your where your English is so good, like it is a delight to hear. Like my mother tongue is Hindi, I also speak Hindi, but there is an actor called Amitabh Bachchan, a poet called what his name is, Kumar Vishwas. They also speak English, but their English they also speak Hindi, but their Hindi is lighter, like a melody to hear. Okay, so for beginner level students, the challenge is to hear, understand, and convey your thoughts. For intermediate level students, is to be more effective. Like, I want to convey this thing, but it should not be very transactional information that I'm transferring. Like, you can pick this thing from there, you can move right from there, you can do this thing, like where you can transfer your emotions. Okay. And for advanced level student, it is the challenge is to come closer to the native speakers in the ability to express their thoughts. Okay. So this is the easier problem that we can fix. This is regarding conceptual knowledge. And I will also tell you towards the end, like how we can help you in Ace Fluency regarding this. Okay. The other thing from my experience, as I was telling about that scenario where I met with the restaurant owner from Punjab who was in Bengaluru. Okay. He learned from everything, concept and practice from his experience only. The other thing that what I realized when I was in US in Minneapolis, I realized one pattern, that people who were coming from India or from other countries, on the day one, their communication skills in English language, their confidence was not that great. But after a month, when I met with the same audience, same person, I saw a considerable change. And then I realized, like, what is the change there? The thing was, when we are in India, we want to speak English. Can we speak that language? Usually, I'm taking in the generic case. Can I speak English with my mom, with my dad, with my brother, or with my friends? Probably it will not be appropriate for most of the people. Okay, it would be very synthetic because that relation has been developed over the years while speaking some other language. You might be able to do practice, but it would be very short lived. Like probably you would be able to practice for 15, 20 minutes. That environment would not be there. Okay. For these people who I found in US along, like in my office, they had no other option. Like they had to speak in English only. If they were going to a Walmart or any other supermarket, if they wanted to purchase anything, if they wanted to ask any employee where they can find any particular object, they would have to ask in English only. So they got a forced environment where they could not speak anything other than English when they are outside their home. Okay. And that was the thing that created a kind of a exponential growth in their language learning as well as their confidence. Okay. So lack of practice is also a big problem. And I feel it's a difficult problem to solve as compared to building concepts. Because when you want to build concepts, when you want to learn things, you can do it your own. You don't need anyone else. Pick up a book, pick up a notebook, start creating your notes, start learning every day, pick few words, start remembering them. That's an easier thing. It's only about the time, effort, and intent. But when it comes to practice, you cannot practice with your own self. Like some people try to do it, like they will stand in front of a mirror. But I will tell you that is not a right way, because you're not putting yourself in that uncomfortable zone where you're getting challenged. And when you are not getting challenged, you are not learning. First thing. Another thing is, you would not be able to see that how other people are speaking. Okay, you will not be able to learn from others when you're doing practice with your own self in front of mirror. So that is not at all recommended. Probably 20 years back, 30 years back, when there was no internet, might be that was the only option and that's why it got famous. Okay, but nowadays when internet is there, that option should not be there at all. Okay, so we will talk about the lack of practice, how we can solve it. What are the other challenges? Challenges of time and logistic. What I've seen from my experience of corporate of 12 years and 3 years of running this application, different people have different challenges. Okay. A student would have different challenges as compared to working professional. A working professional would like have a different challenges as compared to a businessman or as compared to a homemaker. Okay. So I broadly kept these two categories here. Okay. Usually what we have seen, students would have more time, they can afford more time, they would have on learning, and also they have a structured, usually they have structured schedule. But as on another side, with working professionals, their life is more hectic and unpredictable as well. As a working professional, you need to take care of your family as well and your job as well. So what we have seen, people would book their classes for 8 p.m. and at 8 p.m. they will attend one or two classes. The third class, what will happen is they would get a call from their boss and they would need to attend any meeting with their client. Might be they would get some kind of a deadline. Now it's a quarter end, now it's a month end, now this sales pitch is happening, you need to prepare PPTs for that. So their life is more chaotic. So there's a logistic problem with them. Okay. And what we also observed from Ace Fluency, and I spoke with founders of some other similar learning platforms, that during the month of January 1st week, okay, we saw a upstick. Like lot many people downloaded the application, lot many people enrolled in the courses. But after a few days, we saw like a healthy chunk of that were not able to use the application. They were not able to like keep on their learning journey. And when we checked with them, and it happened like last year as well, this year as well, the problem we got to know is again the problem of time. Okay, they were motivated at that time less. We will spend every day 1 hour on our learning. In 2 months, we will improve our communication skills. We will apply for this job. We will do that. We saw the frequency got reduced. In the first week, if they were able to do practice or like live learning on 5 days, we saw that the average came down to three. Okay. I'm asking this question again. Like, how many of you have felt the same thing? I have opened the chat. Like, you started with the intent that I want to devote this much of time. But when you started doing the learning, when you were in the learning phase, when you started putting your time, you realize this thing, no, like they are the external factors, those are stopping me, like my family responsibilities, my work responsibilities, some assignments. So I have opened the chat. Okay. Let me know who has faced this problem. Just type I, nothing else. Because how many people are able to relate with this problem of time? Rahul, Suraj, Raju, Chanshek, Sudhir, Vaibhav, Sampath. Again, like Saurabh, Bharti, Nikhil, Madhu, Balram, Taqir Ahmed, Krishna. So this problem is huge problem. Like we have interacted with thousands of students in last 3 years, like 2.5 million downloads we have, but it doesn't mean like we are able to communicate with everyone, but we are sitting on a large set of data. What is the pattern of a genuine learner who wants to achieve something? What is a pattern of a learner who is casual? Okay, even we have seen that there is a pattern as well, who are who wants to be like, just I'm setting the chat back close. Okay, thanks for your replies. We have seen this thing, like people who have a certain reward in their timeline. After 2 months, I have to appear for an IELTS exam. After that, I would be moving to Canada. Those people would be more serious. Students who would be in the final year, after 6 months, they would need to appear for campus placement. They would be more serious, would be putting more efforts. Okay. But I will tell you from my experience, language learning should be taken just like a health. Okay. Just like you are going to a gym. 15-20 days, you will not see any change. If you want to lose weight or you want to gain muscle, 15-20 days, you will feel that I'm putting so much effort, things are not turning the way I want. But after 15 days, if you are continuously working towards your aim, you will get the results. And the longer you will work on that, better results you will get. Okay. It is not like mathematics. Quickly you learn some formula, how to do this differentiation, integration, or some percentage formula, and you will be able to solve it. No, language learning is a totally a different ball game altogether. Okay. Be realistic what you can get or not. If you see quite some famous YouTubers, Ranbir Allahabadia, Ankur Wariku, or be any YouTuber that you are following, go to their LinkedIn profile. Okay. See from where they have done their schooling. See from where they have done their college. You see their fluent communication skills, but we also need to see how many years they have spent in that environment. Okay. Anyone is not superior than us. Nobody is inferior than us. More or less, we are at a same level. Might be a little bit of IQ of 1% or intent would be on a hard side. Intent might be very high or very low. But IQ, I would say like 10-20% better, 10-20% lesser. The main thing is how much consistent we are when we want to learn anything. Okay. When we started this Ace Fluency, I had no clue of what a business is. And my entire family, forget about the my direct family, even to the like distant family as well, nobody has done anything their own. Okay, no business, nothing. Okay, when I started this business, I know how many hours I have spent in learning about the digital marketing, how many hours I have learned spent in analyzing like what are the student problems. If you're continuously working, you will start getting the results. I do not say that Ace Fluency, we are successful, we have achieved what we wanted to achieve. No, we want to be the number one application, number one platform where we can bring the like-minded people. We can enable an environment where people can learn from each other, a good ecosystem that is free from all kind of hatred, all kind of a nuisance. Okay, so this work is in progress. But I have seen so many people who have improved their communication skills just because of this one thing, that they were consistent. They were loyal to their cause. They were not doing any kind of a cheating on their own self. Okay. Sometimes we feel that I'm doing this thing, but internally we know, like, really, I'm putting that effort. At the end of the day, am I satisfied with my efforts? You need to ask those questions with you. Okay. So that was a motivation part. Coming back to the problem again. Okay. So the point is, like, as Ace Fluency, from my experience, from my schooling, we understood the patterns, what are the problems, how we thought like we will solve them. Okay. So from here, I will tell you how can Ace Fluency help you. Okay. Most of you would know, like, who is using this application a little frequently, but I will tell you, for people who have a scheduling problem, that they don't know at what time they will get free, students who can spend more time on their learning, this trainer's room feature is there, where every day in 9 a.m. our rooms will start of 1 hour each, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., 11 a.m. to 12. Okay. We are a team of 70, like 80 plus uh, trainers. Okay. Those who are conducting these sessions, be it recorded, live, audio, video, we are 80 plus trainers. Okay. So you will see multiple trainers. What we have also started is, during the evening time, we are conducting, so English rooms, like English to English learning, will happen from 9 a.m. in the morning till 12 midnight. So for almost like a 15 hours, continuously classes would be conducted. Okay. Audio classes. Other thing is, in evening, you will also see rooms. Those are created from Hindi to English, Telugu to English. We are conducting two rooms right now, Hindi to English or Telugu to English. So we are taking care of beginner level students from these two languages. In future, our plan is that we will conduct more rooms from native languages like Bengali to English, Kannada to English, Malayalam to English. We will do, but with time. Okay. The beauty of this platform like Ace Fluency is that you can keep your name that is not your actual name. So you can maintain your anonymity. So nobody would judge you. In personal, when we speak English and if we do any mistake in front of others, we always have that fear, what other people will think about me. Okay. In this application, you don't need to think about it all. What you need to focus on is only on your learning, only on your practice. Forget about others. Might be, like, every individual is different. Suppose if a person who is working in IT sector in Bengaluru, if he improves communication skills, he might be able to unlock an on-site opportunity for him if it is important. Okay. Might be a student in college would be able to crack a very good salary through a campus placement. But at the same time, there is another person who is doing government job or who is doing his own business. If he improves English, doesn't improve English, doesn't matter to him. Reason is, his employees or his colleagues are not speaking in English, so it doesn't matter to him. Okay. So you see, if what is the reward for you if you improve English. So through this feature, what you can do, you can raise hand, you can ask for your questions to the trainer, and every time, just if you see that 4 p.m. is advanced vocabulary, so here you will get both the things, concept learning as well as practice with trainers. Okay. When you practice with trainers, the advantage you get is, as compared to a student, that student with student you would be able to improve your confidence, improve your fluency, but the other student would not be able to tell you where you are going wrong. Okay. Trainers, on the other hand, would be able to give you feedback instantly. The other thing is, people say, okay, it's fine, I will do just practice with the students. The problem is, suppose you had a task to cross a 6 feet wall by learning something. Instead of learning, a person learned a wrong concept. So he has converted that 6 feet wall to a 12 feet wall. Once someone's developed a bad habit, okay, so there's a lot of effort is required to break that bad habit, then to learn a new thing. Okay, so be very cautious. If you feel that you are making mistakes, I would highly recommend you to improve your concepts, improve your language base, because otherwise, if you keep on practice with the wrong concepts, as it is said, like practice makes a man perfect or woman perfect, okay, but a practice of wrong things will make you perfect in wrong things as well. So be cautious on that. So these are the expert rooms. Those are conducted from 9 a.m. to 12 midnight. How you can check this feature: on the left hand side in the bottom, you can see the rooms option is given below. You can click on that, or you can click on the speaking English rooms. Okay, if you click off any of these two, you will see the purple color rooms on the top. So these are the trainer rooms. If you see below, the other ones are the rooms, those are created by students. We will talk about them later on. Okay. So, and then you see on the right side how DMM is conducting a session and other 5 students are there. Okay. Another thing is people who are looking for one-on-one classes with the trainers. One-on-one classes on Zoom, these are the video classes so that you can learn about the body language as well. You will get one dedicated trainer and you can have live classes with the trainers. If you are a working professional, I would highly recommend it to you. As compared to student, those only who have some kind of a urgency like IELTS interview, job placement, then they should go for these one-on-one classes, because these are very effective. In a class you might be sitting with 15 students or 8 students, okay, but here only one student is there, so you get 100% focus of the trainer. So that is the advantage. Highly recommended for working professionals or people who have something that is in near future, where if you either improve English, they will get a reward. Okay, how to check one-on-one classes? Again, click on the live classes on the bottom below, that is shown on the left hand screen. You will get the middle screen, click on that, and then on the day wise you can see the different slots, and then you can book your own class. Again, the same thing you need to follow. If you want to join, come on these, click on that classes, one-on-one classes, and then to the particular class at the time of your class time, and you would be able to join. You just need to have Zoom application on your phone, and you. So this is one-on-one classes. The other thing what we realized, that lot many people are facing problem with scheduled classes as well. Like even if they schedule one-on-one classes, that they don't know what kind of an unexpected thing would happen for them. This is really, really, really very good feature for people who have chaotic scheduling. They have a traveling job, or they have a very hectic job, they have personal responsibilities, they are doing a lot of research in their education, they don't know when they will get free. Okay, so this is called expert talk. Here we bring all the trainers on audio. Okay, no hassle of looking at the what is the in the background, how I'm like, what kind of a clothes I'm wearing. Whenever you get time, it works like you just do a top up of your 300 minutes, 500 minutes, anything, and you practice whenever you get free. If you are a working professional, you get like a 30 minutes tea break, or you have a like a cancelled meeting, you have time, just click on this, talk to a trainer, and trainer would be able to give you a task. You would speak live, no video, so no hassle of how I'm looking. You do practice as much as you want with the trainer based on your talk time, and get feedback. If you do practice for 13 minutes, 13 minutes would be deducted from your balance. If you practice for 40 minutes, 40 minutes would be deducted from your balance. So it is for people who need a lot of flexibility. Okay. How to come to this feature? People get confused with these two red buttons. On the bottom left, it's called expert. If you click on that, then you will see the experts. Like this call is shown here. Anshi is taking a session with a student. On the other hand side, call co-learner is like practicing with a student. Call expert is doing practice and learning with an expert trainer. Okay, I hope you would be clear. We will take all the questions towards the end. Okay. We also have group classes where, what is the advantage of group classes? I will just tell you, like, or not. Take a call based on your time bandwidth, how much time you have. Okay. How to check for the premium group classes? Click on the live classes, then you will see the premium group classes banner, and then you would be able to book your classes just like one-on-one classes. Okay. For again, for flexibility, we also have recorded classes, or it is also called on-demand classes. These are the recorded classes. You can access them whenever you want. If you're enrolled in any of our courses, first video is open for everyone. You can see the quality. So the advantage with these recorded classes, I don't need to tell you, like, it's very simple. Like, you access it whenever you want. You watch these classes as many times as you want. Classes are divided based on the level, like beginner level, intermediate level, advanced level. We have brought some classes in Hindi to English. Uh, Team is almost ready to with the classes in Telugu to English. And again, our plan is to have more classes, like to have a library where we have from all the Indian languages to English learning, both vocabulary and grammar, and in future as well, like Excel and Microsoft. Like, learning should happen on this platform for all the serious learners. Okay. You can access like these kind of a banners you would see on your landing page, video courses, and you can explore all the recorded courses. We have brought best trainers from the industry. If you see Jasmine ma'am, we brought her, like, she had like 7 years of experience, and then we asked her like if she can create recorded courses for us. So we look for the best quality, and then we bring only those trainers where we feel that the quality is up to the mark. Okay. Now I'm coming to peer-to-peer learning. Now you have learned everything from your trainers, but the thing is, you also need to do practice with your students as well, other co-learners as well. You financially, it would be draining. If you talk about Virendra Sehwag, Harbhajan Singh, these people started their cricketing career very young. Okay, they started playing for their state at the age of what, 15, 16. They never went to schools after 10th standard, most probably. Okay, they were busy in playing their game only. They were not from very convent or international kind of schools where English environment was there. But still, if you see today, they are able to speak fluent English. How? They had personal trainers. They don't have limitation on resources. They could spend 5 hours, 6 hours, 10 hours in a day. Okay. But we who are coming from middle class, we cannot afford like to have 24/7 a trainer with us. Okay. Again, the other thing is, like, when you're speaking with a trainer, you will get only one perspective. But when you speak with students, you will get like uncertainty. Sometimes you will be speaking someone from Northeast, some other time you will speaking someone from Bihar, another time you will speaking someone from Gujarat, next time from Tamil Nadu, next time you might be speaking with someone who is in UAE, from outside India. So this feature is there. It is 24/7. You just click on that and you practice spoken English with other student. On the screen, you will get a topic. At the end of the call, you can rate the other co-learner. If somebody does some kind of a silly thing, you just report, and our team will take care of that. Very good feature. I would highly recommend the kind of a thing that what I saw in US, that they got environment where they could speak in English. So this is the feature, like virtually you are in a different world. You don't need to request your brother, friend to speak English with them. Might be they would not be in that journey where they feel that learning spoken English will help them. But here you will get lot many co-learners who would have similar requirements, similar interest, similar zeal, and you would be able to practice spoken with them, English with them one on one. The how you can click on that, like you click on this button, you will see that you will go to the next page. From there you can connect with co-learners, and the another option is special calling queue. So what is the difference? The first one is open for all. The second one is open for members only. Plus, who have a higher rating in both spoken English as well as call friendliness. So if they have 5 plus rating out of 10, so we mean that they are at somewhere at an advanced level or an intermediate level, upper intermediate level. So you would be able to practice better with them. If their call friendliness rating is more than 2.5 out of 5, then that means they are serious learners, plus they are friendly as well. Okay. A top secret, probably females would know that there is a third button as well on this screen for female users, that they get an opportunity that they can practice only with females. Okay. If any male tries to use that feature, there's a feature called that other females can report, and once they report it, the profile would get converted to male, and then it would not be changed. So we got requests from few females that they want to practice with only females. So if you're a female, or in your family you feel that there is someone who wants to only practice with female, then the third button is also there. Okay. Now it was about the one-on-one calling, one-on-one practice. The other feature is a room feature. Then what we saw there, like white color rooms on the bottom and the orange color rooms, there you can practice English with other students in groups. Okay. You need to practice one-on-one with one person, but public speaking you will become better. Suppose like if there are like more than 100 students are there in this webinar. Okay. When I attended any online meeting during my corporate career, I was stressed out when I saw a bigger audience. But now, over a period of time, with doing a lot of practice, a lot of exposure, any number just looks like a number to me. Okay. Even in personal life as well, if I'm speaking with 4 people or I'm speaking with like 10, more than 10, that looks like a number only. How it happened? By practice only. Day one, I was like too scared. Okay. And everyone would be scared. If you pick any artist, any politician, everyone learns, everyone gets confidence by exposure only. So through this feature, you can practice in group with lot many students. I have seen rooms where more than 60 students are there in one room. Okay. These rooms features is open 24 by 7. At 12 midnight, our trainer rooms would stop. But if you want to do practice spoken English, you can do at 2 midnight or 3 midnight, at early morning at 4 a.m. as well. Okay. So this is the feature. How to access it? Again, click on the rooms, either on the banner, either on the center bottom, and you would be able to see the room feature. Purple one, trainer rooms. White one, bilingual rooms. I would not recommend bilingual rooms. Bilingual rooms are created by the audience who wants to speak in their mother tongue. Okay, we got a lot of pressure from them. Like we cannot speak continuously in English, so that's why we divided it. The orange ones are for English only, and we also saw like some people come to this application for socialization only. Okay, but that is a lesser audience. We need to focus on our outcome, our aim. Okay. Now we have 4 options. What I recommend that would fit to most of the students: membership plan, membership plus plan, premium group classes, and one-on-one classes. I will quickly tell you about these one. What is the difference between membership and membership plus? Like we get to know about this thing, like people ask us what is different. Okay. If you open your application, membership is for those students who just want to practice spoken English with other students. Okay. One to one or in group. So membership is only for that. No other benefit is included. If you see, all the cuts are there. One-on-one calling with co-learners, speaking room creation access, student speaking room access, trainer room listening access. So they can listen to the trainer rooms, but apart from that, they can create own room, they can join other students' room, and they can practice one-on-one in open queue, in special queue, and in female queue, if someone is female. Okay. What is membership plus? It is very affordable learning plus practice option. Here, from 9 a.m. to 12 midnight, all the audio rooms, you will get that. You will get all the benefit. Those are there in membership plan. That is, you can create your own room. You can join others' room. You can do one-on-one calling as much as you want with other students. In this course, membership plus, you will also get access to the membership live classes. If you remember here, membership live classes was also there. here, membership plus live classes on the top. So these are the three types of uh, live classes we have: membership plus classes, one-on-one classes, premium group classes. Okay. We will talk about premium group classes later on. Okay. So you will also get here access to the recorded classes as well. All the grammar classes, intermediate, beginner, advanced, Hindi to English, vocabulary classes, again, all the levels. You would also get membership plus live classes. Those are three live classes. Those are conducted every day. So in a way, you are getting 21 rooms plus three live classes. So you are getting 24 live classes in a day, apart from recorded classes, and also apart from a audio feature that you can listen a kind of a podcast. You put your earphones, close your screen, you're doing any work in your house or you are on a walk, you can listen to your audio classes. So all the access are given in that. Okay. So that is a major difference between membership and membership plus. If any would one would have any doubt related to courses or features, we will talk in the end. 15-20 minutes probably, that much not time it will not take. Okay. What is a premium? Okay, the important thing is, like, if you see pricing is 2199 right now. Okay, you will get a 20% coupon, and then it is like 120-30 rupees per month, very affordable. Okay, so that's why we are not able to create short rooms or short size rooms or like less number of students in these classes. So in these classes, what we do is like we create multiple classes and we do not keep any bar, like how many students are able to join. We have seen sometimes 15 students join, sometimes 20 students join. In evening, more number of participations are there in live rooms. In morning, there's less number of students. So like numbers would vary. In premium group classes, what we say is here we will have group classes every day, multiple classes, but the number of students would be only 8 in every class. What is the benefit of having 8 students? These are the 50-minute classes, concept classes, practice classes. In practice classes, you will have group discussion, you have mock interview, you will have extempore, you will have all kind of a practice that you can think of. And then again, concept classes, you will have vocabulary. So all those things are mentioned there: 80, 40, 16, doubt clearing sections, all those things are there. But I want to tell you what is the main difference. You will get all the benefits of membership plus in that, all the rooms, all the membership classes, recorded classes, everything. But you will have your own classes where only 8 students will be there. Up to 8, might be less than 8 as well. So these are as good as having a trainer's complete focus. Okay. Though it would not be a personalized session, but you will get a lot of focus of your trainer. So that is the advantage there. Again, prices we have kept very affordable. You can compare it with any application and see the benefits. You can have an open challenge to everyone. Just see the quality, offering, price, and you can pick anywhere. Our quality, our offering, our prices would always be best. Okay. The last one is one-on-one classes that I spoke, that I recommend for working professionals so that you get 100% focus of your trainer. You want to do it on video, then you can go for one-on-one classes over the Zoom, or then you can go for expert if you're looking for audio only. Okay. How you can access any of the courses? Click on the right bottom. Courses or plans would be there. If you see the blue strip on the bottom, on the leftmost screenshot, you click on that. Then you can pick any of the courses. Membership plus. High quality recorded classes would be included in all the courses that we have spoken right now. Only the thing is Excel and Microsoft PowerPoint, those courses will not be included. Then you can see the last one is one-on-one classes and premium group classes. You can pick whatever you have. Okay. Now I will open this platform for you. You can ask the questions and I would be happy to give answers related to the learning, related to the courses, features. Okay. I have opened the chat. You can ask your question. One by one, I will try to give answer. Okay. Reena says, myself, sir. Yeah. Please tell me if you have any question about your learning, what where you need to do, what you need to do, what are your challenges. If you have any doubt related to features, if you have any doubt related to courses, I would be happy to help. Okay, can we see your this record video, sir? Like we are not doing like to like we are not sharing these videos webinars. We want to keep it live. Okay, if we do a shared one, people will not be able to ask, because one of the most important part is this last part where we would have live interaction. I would be able to share my learning from 15 years. Okay, so recording would not be possible. I will go back to the questions again because there are a lot many questions are there. Can we see your this recording video, sir? Her sessions, doing trainers hiring, doing building a new feature always help. Like it is always a fun. It never feels like a work. Okay, whenever I speak, sir, I fumble. How much time do I need to give in speaking part? Okay, Raju, just see this thing conceptually where you are. I would highly recommend you, if you feel that you are not making mistakes, directly go for the rooms or one-on-one with the students. If you feel that you need mentoring, then go for the expert talk only with the trainers. Okay, as simple as that. See this thing, how many actually hours you are spending on your learning. You do practice, take a target for yourself that in a month you need to practice for 30 hours. Okay, depending upon your need and time, you can decide you want to practice